It's Crobat.
And we're back. Final of the corrupted episodes. Speaking of. So yeah, obviously we've just been in a gym. We've taken a lot of damage. We need to heal up. Plus we need paracetamol because we know there's a double battle coming. This is one of those ones that I'd actually looked up. So I believe we've got to heal first. No. I see what we did. We used the wrong option. We went with withdraw rather than deposit or move. So now we're on the correct thing. Just got to find a parasite. There he is. And we need to make a temporary withdraw. So we swap it for a Hoot Hoot, and oh, we came back and swapped it again. No, okay. We're not going to heal apparently. I don't know what I was thinking there then. We should go heal. We just battle the gym leader. And I believe, Ampharos is definitely down because that should be our first Pokemon. We do have to come back eventually. We're missing Whirlpool. Somebody didn't think this one through, did they? As I said, this lake is just full of Magikarp. It's kind of pathetic. Why did I even bother? And paralysis hit me immediately. Magikarp splashes me. That was the most pointless move in combat. Just run. That's when it occurs to me, I need to heal. I forgot to do it. When your Feraligatr can't take on a Magikarp in one shot. Yeah, I'm just going to run from these battles. It's just, Magikarp is not worth the experience. I think a level 20 Magikarp and 23 experience. I've glitch again. Level. Right, so here we go. Heal back up so we get our Amphi back out. So I did comment on this as, it should have been obvious. Amphi wasn't following me. But it hasn't occurred to me that I need Whirlpool. I actually believe I forgot Whirlpool exists until we see it. Especially in this cave. That's on me. That's on me. You know I'm going to be coming back out so I can get Whirlpool. I believe I do the same thing similar to what I did on the phone version. I used a Krabby. Krabby can learn both Whirlpool and Waterfall. And there's only a handful of places you have to use the two of them. Oh. That was a weird glitch. I've never seen it do that before. Here we go. Yep. So, as it occurs, we needed the health up because we had to battle at least one person to get into the cave. Which is fine by me. It's all dragon moves. Actually, I think this is actually a Seadra. Oh, Dragonair. Oh, unfortunately. And I believe straight away I forget. Dragons are not affected by electric. Also, she has shed skin, so that doesn't work either. Yeah, I think my main thought process was we can start to get it to avoid attacks. Then we use the Thunder Punch. It occurs to me here. Oh, no. Doesn't really work. Get a little ding. Uses Dragon Rage, and I think this is the point now where it uses Shed Skin, so that paralysis now wears off. Oh no, she still got it. Maybe this one didn't have Shed Skin. I had to think here for a moment. Just calculate. Ooh. She uses it again. I got 1 HP. I could survive a hit. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, no, yeah. It goes up a little bit, doesn't it? 3 HP. I'm sure it uses Shed Skin. It was like, oh, well, what move? We use Strength. It's a heaviest hit move. If we hit hard, then we can potentially take it down. Ding, 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 ding. We can survive a move guaranteed. So we might as well just keep using Amphi. It's some easy experience through it. And Rock Smash. I don't know why we just stick with Strength. Alright. I guess I was just trying to prove a point to it. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, look at that. 1,000 experience for Amphi. Oh, none for Hoot Hoot, because we abandoned it. But look, there's our mother again. At this point, I think I'm pretty much just annoyed, so yeah, button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash. I'm gonna have to try and edit that as well to try and keep up with whatever. But I probably won't because, like I say, we'll button mash to get through that conversation. Just searching for items. I know there's some hidden items here somewhere. Yep, there's one on that rock. Hey, it's another revive. Always useful. I believe there's a couple of items in this cave. But, you know, we don't get attacked unless we're in the water, so we're pretty good to just roam and have a look around. Oh, there's another item there. Clearly, Basingo doesn't want us to get this calcium. Right, so that's that sorted. Right, now I've got to do the surfing part. I'm pretty sure I go straight to the twins. Do I search for items or do I go to the twins? I'm sure I go to the twins. After a moment of thinking. Talking to myself, talking to the camera. It's hard that I can't remember the conversations we were having, but yeah. Here's the first magic app, level 6. Oh, I do remember, I actually looked up the statistics for this cave. The magic cap to be stronger than the dragon, the Dratini. So we can even use a repel to get rid of it. I believe that's why that took me so long there, was because I was looking up what were the levels on the Dratini. I believe Dratini only goes up to 15, with the magic caps goes up to 20? Something like that. So, yeah, here we go. Still looking it up. I'm looking up the odds of it being can I use a repel to get it? No, we can't. It just takes me a moment because it's very, very slow for my phone. Just enjoy this music, which, yeah, is kind of annoying, especially how I had to overlay it to get it to loop. I still like Gabby's music. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have to commission some more. I'm gonna have to get some actual battle music at some point. So I actually want to get another commission off him anyway, because what's the date today? In a few days' time, we're going to be getting some sprites to work towards our game. I'm going to have to go back through our episodes. You know, the whole secret code thing's not going to work, is it? Because I've forgotten what the secret code was meant to be. So yeah, at some point I'm just going to do a giveaway on this. Whoever's watching it can... I'll do a new secret code. Just 2 words. Or basically I'll just put out like an email address. And anybody who emails it gets a copy of the game. Yeah, quick save. Explain about the whole drop menu thing. How I can use a drop save so I can quickly reload if I have to. So that way I don't have to reload the game fully. So it takes a while for it to save. Yeah, we essentially we're saving here because we don't want to mess up this sketching thing. Because essentially the Parasect needs to use sketch. No, Smeargle needs to use sketch after watching Parasect. Parasect is slower than Smeargle, as we're about to check here. We're checking its speeds. It's a lot slower. So essentially, Smeargle's going to get a move, then the Dratinis will get their moves, and then Parasect will get its move. Parasect was always going to hit last. So this first move, Parasect has to use Fault Swipe, survive the encounter, and then Smeargle can then sketch it. Because I wasn't sure if they were faster than me or not. Every time. So here we go. Yep. I was thinking about, do I need to use Swap? No, because if we do and she gets knocked out, we've lost it. So, as you see, use Spore. I'm the fastest creature here, so we at least knock one of them out and we remove half the damage coming in. It uses Twister, hits both of us. Twister is not a heavy hitting move, so we're lucky here. It does, yeah, say nothing. It does next to nothing. Parasect gets its Fault Swiping. That's good. Dratini wakes up thanks to its thingy, but it's okay. It's lost its turn. It doesn't matter what you use now, Parasect. So just do some damage. We use Sketch. Sketch our Parasect. Boom. Fault Swipe. Sorted. Our Smeargle is now capable of combat. It also means now we can level up Smeargle. We need to get to level 31 next. So we can start looking towards getting its next moves. Mean Look is the big one because we need to trap the legendary dogs. Oh, Morgan just celebrating. He's won his first Battle Royale game ever. I can't say I'm proud. Well, I am proud. I'm proud that he's enjoying what he does, but it's not a game I would play. Simple as now, we need to swap out Parasite. Parasite's gonna... Oh no, Smurgle, because we don't want Smurgle to faint. I don't care if Parasite faints. It's not a Pokemon we're training anymore. Whereas Smurgle, I want the XP on. I need it to level up again. Alright, so that's it. We basically achieved our main goal here. So the last two moves we're going to get are easy to get on Smurgle. We just need it to level up to 41 max. And that will then be a Pokemon who can be used for battle. I had to think there which one was which in the health, because it doesn't really show you very well. It'd be nice if it, like, when it targeted it, like made the Pokemon bubble so you knew exactly who was hitting, or make the HP bubble. There we go, another one down. Good, well, not the good amount, but it's bits of experience for Smurgle. But yeah, apparently we got the moves the right way around. And why am I delaying? What's going on? Have we hit another graphical glitch? I think we have. Because that Dratini should be down now. So this could be a graphical glitch, or... I think we've hit a graphical glitch. There we go, yep. Clearly it's going to faint. It's not going to survive an ice base move from Feraligatr. So I apologise you didn't get to see the whole thing there. We get a little bit of experience, nothing evolved. That's when I see the Whirlpool. Ah, yeah, we need Whirlpool. We need Krabby. Have a bit of think, and then we switch our Pokemon back around again. Crobat's clearly our weakest Pokemon, so we need to level it up, because there is another trainer up here still. No, I say weakest Smurgle is, but Smurgle's lost a lot of health. But we will be using Smurgle a bit more now. Oh, another secret item over there. Go give that a grab. And then we'll battle this trainer. So in this episode, you can fully expect we will finish this cave. And I know we're going to finish this cave. We're getting up to a point where we're ready to leave. This, once again, not a dragon Pokemon. Not a dragon. How can the consoles dragon trainers and then not use dragons? Especially a level 33 horse, that should have evolved by now. That should have become a Kingdra. Disgusting. Anyway, so that's that dealt with. That's all the battles in this cave. Oh no, there's still one more Pokemon. Yeah, this is the final trainer in this cave. Anyway, as we can see the pattern already. Horsey, Steedra. Oh, I wonder what the next Pokemon's going to be. Could it be a Kingdra? You actually have a dragon Pokemon? So, yep, we'll just go with the usual Confuse, so it minimises its chance of hitting us and increases our damage output to itself by it hitting itself. That makes sense. And we go back to the fly strategy. You can't hit me, and you've got twice the chance of hitting yourself. That move right there is scary. I wasn't expecting a waterfall. That hits hard. One, hit yourself, and it doesn't hit itself. It does waste the PP. That's at least one thing. We miss. Fly, and it snaps out of confusion immediately. It's so annoying when you're about to do a 2-move turn, and it loses its confusion. So, we've got to get the fly in again. It just means it can waste more PP. All we're going to get out of this. And this is a decent amount of damage, it's half health. A bit of think, can we hit with a Shadow Ball? Obviously not. Because it's not confused. It's going to hit us. And we're down. Great, Crobat's down. For this, I believe we swap to... Will you go down for us? No, Feraligatr. I think Ampharos would have been fast enough. Either way, it's simple. One hit, done. Oh, it's actually faster than my Feraligatr. Maybe Ampharos wouldn't be fast enough. I made the right call then. Clear. So, Crunch dealt with. Then we just got a last Pokemon. Was even a crit. Brilliant. It's a good amount of experience. That's a level. Wish I could skip through this. It's like boring footage right now. Oh, I think it's crashed again because we wouldn't keep it up for that long. I apologise once again. This is the final part of the. Alright, maybe not. I was looking at something. But it is the final part of the Crux episodes. Tomorrow we will be on to pure records again. And this thing will never happen again. I will not let this happen again. I'm going to make sure I start clearing out my hard drive a lot more often because technically when I empty my recycling bin and get rid of all the recorded footage, we usually free up like 100 to 200 gigs worth of content. Usually because I do a lot of recordings at once to then do all the editing together, so it takes up a lot of room and my laptop's hard drive isn't the best. That's why I have two externals, one just for games which is full and one for movies which is about half full. Are they pirated movies? I'm not allowed to talk about that. Technically yes, no. The pirating laws out in the Falklands was a lot different to what it is here. Their laws are different. We were actively encouraged to download stuff there because they knew that we would be sat in a position where we've got no internet access for long periods of time. We've got no real entertainment. We're going to get stuck places because of the weather. So they actively told you to download stuff, through our system so we could actually watch and have some entertainment. They even gave us a website to use, so I'm guessing if they gave us a website, it must be legal. Maybe something that's prepaid. I don't know. Yep, just a quick check. Can we get around the water? Can we get out here? Oh, look, there's something on this. It's in this bit of corner of the shrine. Bit of a weird design for the shrine, to be honest, in my personal opinion. Clearly it shows that there was a path there. Even if there was a path, like a little bridge to go over the water to get to the shrine, which clearly has been destroyed because you can see some of the ruins above. Now it's all cracked and there's a bit at the top that connects. There's no way to get actually around to the door. Do a quick search. It's like, oh, where's he at? Where's he at? I'm stood on it. Smuggle, get out of my way. Smuggle. There we go. Max Elixir. That's potentially going to be useful, especially for the Pokemon League where we can heal between battles. Quick check, make sure there's nothing on this side, nothing here. Just double check. Nope, nothing there. Okay, final thing then. We need to go get the waterfall. Not waterfall, whirlpool. There's the part of the bridge that's collapsed, so clearly there was a bridge that led to the back of the shrine, which you can't enter the shrine from, so... And it's clearly fenced all the way around, so they can't even been a bit around the front that has collapsed. You had to go round. Trainer there looked like a bird, looked like a Tualo. Yeah, we're coming towards the end now, so you haven't got much longer to probably these glitches. Yay! No glitches! Okay, oh, no magic caps. Nice. Right, all the way back to the Pokemon Center, so we can get rid of the Parasect now. That's the big one. Parasect. And we only need the Krabby temporarily, so if I'm right in thinking, as I was talking to myself here, essentially we are going to swap out the Parasect in our party with a Krabby, and we're going to put the Hoot Hoot in the Krabby's place. Yeah, so here we go. Move. Swap out for Parasect, and then we'll go find a Krabby. I had to look up where it was. I was wrong. Nope. That one. There we go. Look at whichever one's better, and then we'll swap them out. Temporary swap. Oh, swapped it for the egg. Oh, that's strange. I'd swap it for my egg. I might as well have just done it straight for the bloody Parasect. Or the Hoot Hoot, and then do it a temporary. That way, at least my egg would have still got a bit. But luckily, there's no more trainers after this point. So we go back and heal. Oh. Always good to get a heal in. I think there might be another glitch here, or I may have been looking at more information. I'm probably looking at more information there. So I can't really remember what I was talking about, to be honest. But yeah, we know that it's done now. I was starting to look up the answers to the questions to the sage, because the sage apparently gives you a Dratini. Based on how you answer the questions depends on what the Dratini has. It's supposed to have extreme speed if you get the answers correct. I mean, it asks you a question and gives you 3 answers, 2 of which are correct in each one and 1 was incorrect. If you get the correct answer in each one, you're supposed to get a Dratini with extreme speed. And if you get it wrong, you get a Dratini that has Leer instead. Extreme speed is a move that Dratini shouldn't have. I don't think it learns it until it becomes at least a Dragonite. Yeah, it's a screen still moving, so I'm looking at the answers right now so I can make sure I'm getting right. I'm pretty sure I know what the answers were. It was to do with... Every question has to do with, like, accepting everyone and everything is good and everything is balanced, and you know, it's all about frame of mind. Saying that you only, like, take strong Pokemon, or you only battle the strong. That discipline is the way forward, and that is wrong. It's basically like showing kindness. That everyone is worthy. A bit of water. Water. Help flush the system. Oh, it's dark when my screen goes black. I think my light's on full. It is. At least the Pokemon set is nice and bright. The thing is where I started to realise, you know what, I probably should. Yeah. Probably should have brought the egg over the Hoot. No. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yep, I was emptying the party so that I could get the Dratini. As I concluded, basically what we're going to do is we're going to do the save state thing. We save the game so that we have a physical save we can reload to. And we do a drop state, or a save state, or whatever you should call it. That way we can click that quickly and it will just load us straight back to the point before we receive the Dratini. It saves me having to turn the game off and back on and having to do the intro over and over again. It saves me a little bit of time. But equivalently, I gain the same experiences just having to turn it off and on. It just saves me some minutes. So that way, when it gives us the Dratini, we can guarantee the female. We just consistently reload, answer the questions again, female, until, well, we get a female Dratini, because there's no point in us getting a male Dratini. We're going to have to breed it either way. It means we have to get a third Dratini. Because if we get a Dratini straight off the bat, we're going to breed it twice. Dratini is quite rare, so I don't really want to be messing around. I mean, my choices are either run around in this cave until I think it's a 5% chance Dratini shows up, or I have to go play the gambling game. I need a brighter light in here. I'll tell you what, I do have access to this. There we go. Put it there. Maximize my light on me. Yeah, so essentially I can either get a low odds of catching Dratini in this cave, or I've got to go do the card game until I get 2,100 coins, which is annoying. So essentially I don't want to do that. Especially since we haven't got 1,000 yet, and I need 1,000 to get the metronome. Yeah, I think that was the point there where I was quickly trying to look up more about how to get this Dratini, where it came from, what we got to do, the fact that you've got to add to the thing, you've got to leave, you've got to come back, and then you get it. It doesn't actually specify on the instructions exactly when this guy gives you the Dratini, which is annoying. Hey, you got to live with it. I'm thirsty. I don't know why. I know all this is going to lead to is we need to pee again. Quick search, make sure none of these rocks have items. I don't think you'd be able to pick an item up anyway whilst you're on surf, but hey. So, into the shrine we go. Look at this place, beautiful. And we're brought up to the master. I realised, shit, we couldn't save. Oh no. So I do a drop save here anyway. Essentially, I'd already saved anyway. But I could always go back to. As we see here, how do we see Pokemon? The answer here is just not to click Junior. Allies or friends, you know, I'm literally looking this up to make sure I click the right things, because allies or friends could both be the right answer, and allies is one of the answers. How do we beat Pokemon? How do we win at Pokemon? Either stretch or training. Yep, both valid answers. I prefer the training answer. She understands. Just going to read the next one. I believe at this point I was actually reading a bit over and over again about how to get the Dratini. What Pokemon do we battle? You battle anyone. Doesn't matter. What's important when raising Pokemon? You gotta love them. Which is better, strong or weak? There's no such thing. It's both of them. Yes, I do deeply care about my Pokemon. Yep, see, I've been accepted to get the badge. Here comes Claire. She gets a little bit of sway to her ponytail. I have to try adapting my model so it does it. How did it go? So it was me looking up again, questioning why I still not my Dratini. She hasn't been approved by the master, but I have, because I'm perfect. I'm not perfect, I'm pretty good at Pokemon games. I know roughly what I'm doing. Yep, see, so now we can use Waterfall. That's great. We can get to the Pokemon League. That'll be where we'll be going adventuring on our next episode. We'll be heading towards the Pokemon League. Oh, tells us about Lugia. See, because we needed more than just a Silver Wing, we needed Waterfall. Now we can use Waterfall, we can go get Lugia. But at this stage, I'm not so interested in getting Lugia. So here's the save, because we're hoping to get Dratini. Drop save, we mentioned, explain again, once again, how to do a drop save and what it does, which I have to do every time I do one of these episodes. Essentially, let's say, but once we get out of here, we don't want to go straight for Lugia, I want to go towards the Pokemon League. So if we head that way, there is the Victory Road, there's a couple of trainers down the end, there's the Rival, it's the final time we'll meet the Rival, get him done and dusted. Just mentions about Lugia again, so I figure, hey, description says you have to leave and come back, so I do, I leave, I come back in, oh look, there's a new guy here. And that looks like a graphical glitch. I consider, do we have to speak to this guy? Did this guy give us it? Oh no, he's a photographer. No, don't take my photo. Weirdo. Speak to him, and he just tells us the same information. And, yep. Let's just talk about Lance. I'm now extremely confused. Where's the Dratini? Let's look it up. Just mentions when you come back that you've got to do it. I'm wondering potentially, is this now saved? It's like saved data in the file. And when we eventually come back to this cave to battle Claire and Lance as like, you know, partnered in a 2-on-2 battle. I believe I believe I was. Like it's us and our rival. I believe it's Carl fights with us to battle Lance and Claire. Not like I actually need Carl to help me. I've beaten my own team. Alligator will just kick all their asses. Maybe that's the point. We get the Dratini. So we're just basically reading it. We're a bit kind of confused because it doesn't make a lot of sense. And yeah, we agree. Maybe we have to come back. And maybe it's like after the Pokemon League or something. It's just not very clear in the instructions. We're supposed to get Dratini, which is not a lot of use to us at this stage because we need Dratini before we hit the Pokemon League. So we're going to have to do an episode eventually where we just run around in this cave, or we're going to have to do massive amounts of grinding on the gambling game. Luckily, this is us coming to the end. A little bit more look up on it. I got confused. Like, yep, this is the point where I agree we have to come back later. It's probably something to do with the double battle. We do a quick scan. Oh no, that's where the game crashed. At this point, I was actually saving the game. You know, I had got a bit of a warning about something. I started to save the game. I saved the game at that point, which meant I can't go back. Not like it mattered anyway, because we'd saved at the Twins. And I delete some information. I believe I deleted some old videos to give me another 30 gigs. Streamlabs didn't see it, and these last 6 days as a result. Well, it's been a weird one. This won't ever happen again. I do apologise once again. I've done this at the end of every episode. I'm not going to let this happen again. I'm going to make sure everything's backed up. I'm going to make sure saves are backed up. I'm going to make sure that there's ample room for recordings, especially when I plan to do long ones. All I have to do is make sure it's 50 gigs free. That's at least 3 hours. Well, 3 hours was like 40 gigs, but if we make sure there's 50, we've got 10 gigs spare. I'm trying to keep to about 100 at all times if I can. I'll record to my spare hard drive as well, so that way we know that there's spare room. I also need to move a lot of my games off this and move it onto my games hard drive and clear out some stuff on that as well. There's a few games I don't play, especially things like Total War, which don't play very well on my laptop. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for the corrupt week. Tomorrow we will be back to regular episodes. As I basically saved it there anyway, so I think I picked up an item. So we will continue from this point onwards. We'll go get the Dragon Fang, I think it is. We'll leave the cave and then we'll move on. We'll go do Pokemon League area, get us up to the Pokemon League, and we'll leave. That way, it just gives us the ability to fly there if we need when we're done. It gives us the last few trainers to battle. It gives us a chance to get some more experience, a chance to level up Hoot a bit more, and obviously it's going to give us access to the stronger Pokemon. So when we do the grinding, we can actually fight some bit strong. After we've got to Pokemon League, we're then going to go back through the map, find the Pokemon that we're missing, go for evolutions if we can, so we can try and avoid major grinding. We've also got some more stuff to do in the Safari Zone because there's several Pokemon that we've missed. D1 being Psyduck. I don't know why it is. I always seem to get Psyduck just before the Pokemon League. We've also got to get some other stuff. But until then, guys, thank you for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I'll apologise once again for corruption. Things will get better. So until the next episode, guys, I hope you enjoy yourselves. I hope you have some good times. I will see you on the next side. Bye.
Who's that Pokemon?